The world as we know is about to go a change that is quietly gaining momentum. Lithium, the pinnacle of batteries, may soon be history. According to some experts, the current battery technology is headed for the lithium crunch, with China owning the vast majority of the world's supply chain, and simply not enough lithium in known reserves to meet projected levels of demand for new electric vehicles in the market, as well as other sectors that are looking to move battery power into the coming years. Alternatives will thus be critical where the performance and characteristics make sense, and sodium-ion battery initiatives that attempt to chip off little bits of the battery in the industry have been springing up regularly over the past several years. Notably, China's CATL released a sodium-ion battery geared for the electric car industry last year, with a specific energy of 160 watt-hours per kilogram, more than half of the density given by today's mass-market lithium-ion packs. Many aspects influence the battery design, including the thermal performance, energy and power density by weight and volume, safety, charging time, and also cycle life. Natchan says that their design provides a strong volumetric power density between lead-acid and lithium-ion, as well as a super fast charging that enables 0 to 99 charges in as little as 8 minutes and a monstrous lifespan of over 50,000 cycles. 5 to 25 larger with its own lithium-ion competitors. They also believed to have been incredibly thermally stable, allowing them to risk-free to transport, deploy, and dispose of. The most apparent advantage of sodium-ion batteries is that they do not require the expensive lithium, the price of which has risen to 700% in the last 2 years or so, making electric vehicles and storage systems with far more expensive to manufacture, with the cost to increase passed on to customers. As we all know, sodium and lithium are both alkali metals. These alkali metals are atomic social butterflies, rapidly losing an electron to produce a positive ion, which is why they're ideal for powering batteries. But there is a minor snag. Sodium is heavier than lithium, and in the battery world, weight is kind of important. It's like choosing a marathon runner. We wouldn't want to consider someone who's too heavy, right? You'd assume that because lithium is a lighter metal, it could always acquire gold, but that's not really the case. Sodium has a few tricks up its sleeve. They are atomic-level game-changers. Sodium-ion batteries do not yet match the energy density of their lithium-ion counterparts, but they are closing the gap like a turtle outrunning a hare. Finally, and probably most crucially, sodium-ion batteries are showing great promise in terms of safety and endurance. They've seen the cautionary tales of their lithium-ion cousins, and are aiming to be reliable and responsible members of the family, so no more hot pockets or smoky surprises. So why is sodium looking so attractive all of a sudden? Did it get an atomic makeover perhaps? Well, the answer is simple. Sodium has 3 significant traits that make it pretty irresistible. First, sodium is rather abundant and it is everywhere, which means it is easy to produce and can be a heck of a lot cheaper. It makes up around 2.6% of the Earth's crust, making it about 1,000 times more common than lithium, and that means cheaper batteries for us. The who's who of electronics and automotive industries are attending this salty party. They've exchanged their lithium-ion ties for sodium-ion party hats and are ready to dance to the beat of this new energy drum. First up is the French strong hitter, Saft, who's linked up with the energy mammoth, Total, to create something intriguing with the sodium ions. We don't know everything about this secret yet, but they've indicated that it'll be a nice one. CATL, China's and arguably the world's largest producer of electric vehicle batteries, is not just dipping its toes into the sodium-ion pool. They've promised the sodium-ion battery product solution that should be on our doorsteps very soon, and its goals are wider operating temperatures and faster charging, which means less time plugged in and more time living life. It's not just the battery titans getting into the game. Institutions from Stanford University in the United States to Shinshu University in Japan are digging deep into sodium's potential. The sodium ion has the high energy density and the safety, and it's easy to strike the high notes and bring in a new rhythm into the energy demands as these firms and institutions all roll up their sleeves and dive headlong into the world of sodium, which makes the future look electrifyingly promising, if I do say so myself. But that's it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one.